Hey, what's going on guys? It's me, Aiden, from Cartoon Apocalypse, and today we have two new episode synopsises. Well, it's really just one split into two. We have two new synopsises for two segments for new episodes of Star vs. the Forces of Evil. I know that's like a mouthful, kind of confusing, but it is a couple interesting episodes, so I wanted to make a video about it. So now with these two new synopsises, we have the synopsises for both episodes on April 21st, and it's kind of weird because we don't have the synopsises for even the episodes coming this weekend, so I do expect to see those synopsises coming out here in the next couple days, so expect another video on those synopsises coming soon. So if you want to stay notified for when I make a video on it, then go ahead and subscribe and turn on the bell notifications so that you get informed as soon as I upload the video. But today we have the synopsises for A Boy and His DC-700XE and The Monster and the Queen. So the synopsis for A Boy and His DC-700XE is Marco and Tom go on a dragon cycling adventure. Now if you watched my video when I talked about when these first episodes were confirmed, that's pretty much what I said. I said, well, DC probably stands for Dragon Cycle, and guess who was right? Me. So, yay. So that's really cool. We're going to see some more Tomco action there. Maybe that's the real endgame ship, you know. Star and Marco had to become unsoul bonded so that Marco and Tom could get together, because we all know hashtag endgame is Tomco. So yeah. And then the synopsis for The Monster and the Queen is Eclipsa has a date with Globgor. So that's like a pretty mind-blowing synopsis there. It's like, yep, that's what's going to happen in the episode, and that's pretty big. Like, now I feel like I don't have to watch the episode because I pretty much explained everything. But it didn't explain what episode Globgor got out, because we only have 4 more episodes until The Monster and the Queen. So that begs the question, which episode is going to be the release of Globgor? Because we don't have the synopsis for any more episodes, so it could really technically be any of them, but I'm gonna say which episode I think it comes down to. Actually, I lied. We have the synopsis for Cornball and Meteor's lesson, but that's it. Now, Meteor's lesson is Glossaryck needs Meteor to help him with an errand, and I don't think that that has anything to do with Globgor, and Cornball is not anything to do with Globgor, I don't think. So that brings it down to Princess Quasar, Kate Pillar and the Magic Bell, Ghost of Butterfly Castle, The Night Shift, Queen Napped, Junkin Jaina, and A Spell with No Name. So I'm pretty sure the ones that we can immediately cross off are Junkin Jaina, The Night Shift, Princess Quasar, Kate Pillar and the Magic Bell, and maybe Ghost of Butterfly Castle. And then that is with me automatically crossing off Cornball and Meteor's lesson. So that leaves us with Queen Napped and A Spell with No Name. And I guess the Night Shift might fit that, but I'm gonna lean more towards the Night Shift being something with Marco and him like maybe becoming a knight or something. So since we don't have the synopsis for Queen Napped or A Spell with No Name, we don't know what to expect, but luckily those names are pretty straightforward. So Queen Napped we can assume is Eclipsa being captured and being taken somewhere. So that is interesting. Now, I don't know if that's going to tie into Globgor at all, but it does sound Eclipsa related, and the episodes that I think are going to involve Globgor getting out is going to be an Eclipsa based episode. And now A Spell with No Name. Now, my guess for what spell this is talking about is the Call to Darkness onto Me from Deepest Depths of Earth and Sea. That spell, because Eclipsa did say that she refused to give it a name because of the severity of the spell, and that was from the Magic Book of Spells. So we know that that spell doesn't technically have a name, but that spell was used to like kill Toffee and the Septarians because they are pretty much immortal. So why would that episode be called A Spell with No Name? If they are going the route that I think they will with the show and how Globgor gets out, it'll be a spell called the CPS spell, which stands for Crystal Pulverizing Spell, and that is in Solarius chapter, Eclipsa's mother's chapter, and it basically pulverizes any spell. Now the problem with that is it does have a name. It's called the CPS spell. But the spell with no name is something entirely different. Now, what if you could actually use Eclipsa's spell to break Rombulus's crystal? That would be interesting to see. It wouldn't make a whole lot of sense because we do have the CPS spell, And why would they not just use that? Like, if they didn't get the book back, then maybe, but they included that spell in the book for a reason, and I think it is because it will be used in this show, so I don't exactly know what to expect here. My guess would be that he gets out in a spell with no name, especially since Eclipsa and Globgor go out on a date on the next episode. It just seems like something that they would want to do, like, pretty quickly after they get out. Like, oh, we just got out from seeing each other for hundreds of years, let's go out on a date. That just seems like something that they would want to do in the first couple days of, you know, getting out and being together. So my guess would be a spell with no name, but it could also be Queen Napped or possibly the Night Shift. I think anything sooner than that is just going to be too soon, and none of the titles really fit it. So that's my guess for when Globgor will be escaping. But anyway guys, that's all the news I have for you today. If you did enjoy, you can leave a like and subscribe for more content similar to this. I will be updating you on all of the news that we learn for Star versus the Forces of Evil, so stay tuned for more videos similar to this. But without any further ado, I'll talk to you guys later. Goodbye.
Yet!